Greetings, fellow Earthlings. Welcome to another episode of And Another Thing with Dave. Seeking the truth, exposing the lies. Remember, together, we are unstoppable. Keep on digging.
Wait, before you wrap it up, I wrote that down. Thank you so much. I just had one, because you guys did books. Can I sneak one in?
Yes, please. Absolutely. Anybody else reading books, please. Go and look what you started.
It's a bit of a heavy. It depends. Like it's called. It's by Michael Foucault. I think that's how you say his last name. Discipline and Punishment: The Birth of the Prison. Love it. I think you guys might enjoy it. Yeah, Michael Foucault.
F-U-K-O or F-U? What is that?
Foucault.
Thank you. I wrote it down.
Okay.
And
I don't go too far with it because like my books. Sorry, Leonard. You're on this fault. Sorry, I stepped on. Go ahead. Go.
I was just gonna say.
I got a great book to recommend as well.
Go for it.
New York bestseller list. The Body Keeps the Score. Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. By Bessel van der Kolk.
Spell that, please.
Bessel, then separate word, capital VAN, then separate word DER, separate word KOLK.
Nice.
And he's a psychologist. He's an MD, he's fascinating book.
We're getting snowballs.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure what that means.
It's love.
Well, since everybody recommended a book, Sebastian, are you a reader? Is there anything that you're reading currently?
Oh yeah, I'm reading a couple things.
No.
Right now I'm actually in the middle of Dune. A friend of mine insisted before I watched the movie I have to read the book, so I'm doing that. And then I am also Yes, a long time ago though. It's
of course.
Yeah, David Lynch's.
It was a weird ass movie. Yeah, it was a weird ass movie. Yeah.
But I'm also I haven't quite started it yet, but I intend to start it really soon. I pre-ordered John Darnielle's of the Mountain Goats, John Darnielle. I pre-ordered his book Devil House, which I got signed here, which is pretty dope. But from what I hear, it's a good one. So I'm gonna be reading that in the next couple days.
Nice.
Well,
Very
Sebastian,
nice.
check out like the Spice. They also turned it into like a miniseries, and the series
I heard, yeah.
add up to what? Yeah. But it was still good to watch because that whole to me in my mind, the whole Doom sort of like franchise could have like been a Star Wars if they marketed it the way they could have. Or at least
For
it
sure,
would have
yeah.
never been as large to where you have like toys and this and that and whatever. But story wise, to have this linear sort of storytelling what happens with Spice itself, yes. And like Boba Fett is doing it right now. So it shows
I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. Yeah, I know everyone hates me for that, but I'm not a big fan of Star Wars because it does lack that complexity that something like Dune has, right? Like the political intrigue and the even economic factors.
I agree.
Highbrow.
That's where I'm Space Navy. I'm Space Navy. I love Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? Like
me too. Yeah.
DS9 is like my DS9 is.
Like, DS9 is my favorite. Yeah, I have signed a headshot of Avery Brooks as Benjamin Sisko.
Sisko, best captain ever.
100%. No argument for me.
Oh my! So before we get too deep into the woods of sci-fi, anyway, let's. So what we do. This is kind of our final thing. We give everybody a chance to get their final words in, and their final thoughts. So again. Dave, we'll start with you, brother, since you're on my you're on my left here. Or so Dave.
It's been a good time. I think we're in what I've heard referred to as late stage capitalism or winner takes all capitalism. So I think change is inevitable, and it's just how that change is going to take place. Really, hopefully it'll be peaceful, and hopefully people like Elon Musk will forge new paths that are so successful that where he disrupts existing industries and they have to follow, right? So we need 10 more people like him, right?
Yes. Love it.
Agree.
All right, Leonard, go on. The
Oh,
floor is yours.
God. This is the part of the combo I always get a little stressed out.
You're fine, dude. Breathe. You're good.
You're good. You know you do this.
Okay. Look, fuck. All right. Just remember that, before we, okay, I'm just gonna use my bio. Seek first to understand, then be understood. Remember that, outside of all of our perspectives and opinions, we could all find common ground. And in that moment that we move through this experience of reality, there's moments where you stumble across a group of individuals, like the commentary table. And I just truly appreciate all you guys. It's been a real pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. Got through it.
Likewise.
Thank you. I'm done.
Likewise.
Appreciate it, Leonard. We
Love you.
appreciate you. We appreciate you, Dave. Love you guys. So Sebastian, how about you, brother? What you got?
I guess I didn't really have anything prepared for this, but if I had anything to say, it's do your best to try to understand other people. Do your best to try to put yourself in their shoes, and don't try to find reasons to help people act in good faith and yourself act in good faith, and try to find maybe more generous reasons why people might be the way they are. Don't assume the worst possible, I guess, stereotypes or where those people come from, or what their intentions are. Just don't assume the worst of those people. That's all.
God, you're good.
Agree.
Very nice, brother. Very nice. Well said. Bjorn?
Cool.
Yeah, I was mainly going to say something similar in that, where, when there's a government system that's helping you out, then, you may look at that system as a advance of society. But when it's helping out someone else, then that's like the bad stuff. That's the socialism. And I think we need to move beyond the if it's not for me, then I don't want it, sort of thing. And I think we just need to move beyond only things that benefit me are the things that I vote for. Thinking about what is best for society and how do we not only advance ourselves but advance others. Because I think at the end of the day, we got to get back to being humans and stop dividing and stop listening to demagogues who only want to divide. So.
Very nice. Oh, as always well said, brother.
I'll be back.
Shannon.
All right. I will say this. Another thing, I was so proud to sort of say the whole what happening the fracking in Ohio, and dude, you didn't steal from me. You made your words, and thank you for that. Because that's something I was on the brink of. Yeah, because look at what happened to them. So thank you for that, dude. Thank you for letting your voice be heard in that situation. I'll say this: it's just the Olympics are happening right now. The Winter Olympics are happening right now, and we're trying to pretend the fact that we're anytime in the history of man in the last I always say last years, honestly, we pretend the Olympics mean something to us. This Olympics means nothing to no one. It's just on air, and that's sad. That's sad that all these athletes in are trying to do their best in something that we can watch to where we all come together as as nations, and no one cares right now because the aspects of what's happening with like going on in like in China. I know we talked about back and forth what China is, but it is what it is. You have Putin showing up there. The fact that he's on the line to like be nasty to like, all right, I'll summon up. I'll summon up. Oh, sorry, I've gone too long.
You're the best, dude.
I just want to say it's just like just love one each other. Just know that the world itself, like there's so many other beacons that help us be a better person in our lives. There's so many things out there that make help of like just like be a better version. Let's always champion to be a better version of ourselves. That's all I'm trying to say.
Love it.
Hogan.
Well, I'll tell you what. The one thing that's really kind of hit me lately is the fact that I still like when I sign on here. It always excites me, and I realize it has nothing to do with followers or how many people. You know what I mean? Like that's not what I'm here for. And I think we have too many people utilizing technology in the wrong ways, right? We have people utilizing technology to gain clout or to have influence. When I think when I come on here, it doesn't matter if I have one follower or 999,000 followers. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is making connections. What matters to me is using this technology to expand my knowledge, to expand my perspective, and connect with people that I would never in 1,000 years have a chance to without this platform to connect with. It has brought me people I consider friends, and it has brought me so much knowledge and understanding of other people. And there's a lot of people on here that I don't agree with, and there's a lot of people that I just there's some people. I'm not going to say names, but there's some people that I don't like. Right. But the beauty of it is I can just avoid them. I can just be like, okay, I don't need to listen to you. But there are so many amazing, creative, funny individuals on this app. And to use it, to come on here and just care about followers and whatever, that's not what it's here for. Use technology to connect yourself with the rest of the world. Stay humble. It's not about how famous you can get. It should be about how we can use this technology to advance as this whole theme has been is how to advance society, right? Is how to push society forward. Well, we have a tool. We have a tool we have at our disposal that can do that. And I truly believe that if we stopped using it for our own selfish desires and start using it to expand our own perspectives and to connect with each other, this whole utopian vision is possible. So,
that is best.
I'm fucking turning up, dude. I'm turning up.
Stop crying. I was kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, don't make me call Paul Rhodes on you.
Crying
right?
on stereo.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Paul Rhodes on you, and then he's gonna. Don't make me.
Oh fuck!
Too much feelings. Too much feelings.
Don't say the word. Don't say the name 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, fucking miss you, dude. Oh, dude.
Well, dude, I really appreciate you guys. I do.
really?
Like, you guys are awesome. All of you guys are amazing individuals. I've learned so much. I have from everybody up here. Every single one of you guys I've learned so much from. Because I'm not a smart guy. I'm not a smart dude, right? But I will become smarter by just by listening to you guys. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. But anyway,
Right back
Deluxe
at
left
you,
us
man.
2 messages, and I do love Deluxe. So let's listen to his 2 messages, and then we'll sign off for the night. I don't know if you got Bjorn. I don't know if you kind of seem to have gotten a second. I don't know what your deal is, but if you
Cross
guys,
your
if
fingers.
there is an after show, Cannon, are you doing an after show?
Bjorn, if you want to do it.
I'm there.
I
if
could
you
do
guys are there.
I could do it for a little
yeah.
bit.
All right, me too.
All right.
Me too.
I'm there. I'm there.
Well, there you go. You guys can set that up. I'll probably head to bed. I'm beat, but we do check out the commentary table playlist above. You can that's a collaborative playlist. Drop stuff that you want us to listen to on there, and we will gladly let's do so. So, anyway, Deluxe, you're gonna close us out, brother. Appreciate you.
Love this panel. This is like super. I'm super grateful for you guys. Dead serious. This is the reason stereo exists for me. People like this, conversations like this. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, the whole panel.
You
Thank
mean
you.
a lot to us. You mean a lot to us,
Great
Deluxe.
guy.
He's an awesome
Thank
dude.
you. Honored.
I really like
Wow.
Deluxe. He's a great dude. Amazing
Yeah,
dude.
solid guy.
But if I go with the music topic, I'm gonna go with the chats. Check them out. Europe is blowing up right now. Idols. Check out the Idols. Europe is super awesome right now. They've been since 2018. Check out. There's a Seattle radio station. Gosh, I can't remember the name, but check out all the stuff in Seattle. You can find that stuff on YouTube. I think it's called. Gosh, I can't remember the name. Trying to remember the name. Just check out Seattle radio station. They have a lot of cool bands on there too.
Drop that
if
stuff
you guys are
above.
looking for new music.
Right above you. Right
I
above
love the
you. Click on
chats.
that link. Yeah, click. Oh, the chats. I'll check them out. Click on that link, Deluxe, above, and you can drop stuff on there. You don't have to be a Spotify member to do so. So do that. And I would love to listen to that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening to the commentary table. We will be back here again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Right? 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard
Yes,
Time,
sir.
8:15. And next week, I think, let's see, we'll be talking about, I don't even know. I'm
It'll
gonna
be
have to look
good.
later. Probably
It'll be
Probably-
good.
guns. Ooh.
Oh fuck.
So I feel like it's gonna be a
Yeah.
very interesting.
Whoever's doing that, hats off to you.
I think
Love it.
Joey might come on that talk. I won't.
By
say
the
his
way-
full name, but
By the way,
I
did
think
want to give a
Joey
shout
might
out.
come back on that talk.
Do I think we have? Is that Struggle Source on there? Is that? I think. Is that another new name? The Devil in the
I hope so.
Details. I just. Devil
I'm
in
a
the Detail. No,
left-leaning
she's-
gun owner.
Ooh, that should be interesting. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening. I'm out, but you guys can continue on. Much
After
love.
party, baby.
Much love.
Much
Have a
love.
great night. Peace.
Have a good night.
Night.
Okay.
After the party, it's the after party.
Oh yeah, the after party is the
All right,
best.
Bjorn, it's into that. Do we switch over or do we stay on this, Bjorn?
I think we just stay on this and just switch the title.
Yeah,
All right, do it.
the after party is a different vibe.
I do not have a star, so I cannot do it.
Oh,
Why didn't it was? All right,
we'll make him an admin as well.
I didn't understand
Welcome
that. We were never given the star.
You have a star, Cannon.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. I have a
You
star.
you gotta click on him.
I can do.
I haven't been silly in 2 or 3 hours now.
Now you can. Late Night Live. You're loosening it up a little bit.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh baby,
pandemonium.
it's going to get loose. It's going to get loose. It's going to loose.
You know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you just got. Well, you should just because you guys are co-hosts. Throw Bjorn and stuff. I missed a couple Fridays. I got to admit, and I felt a little weird because hey, no shade on anybody else, but this is the one show. I'll come on stereo just see whatever's happening, right? But when it comes to this show, I'm like, oh shit, it's Friday around 8:00. I'm always looking forward to it. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'll get off other shows. I'll drop calls with people. I'm like, gotta go. It's time for the commentary table.
Because you know it's Friday. You ain't got shit to do, motherfucker.
Yeah, I used to until the commentary table came along, and now it's like priorities, right? It's just good to be here, you know what I mean, amongst good people, good capitalists, you know what I mean, good, strong, you know, red-blooded cap. But
well,
yeah.
No. Honestly, dude, honestly, you always been a voice we've always loved, and the fact that, in my own life, that's what I feel. I there comes a time just and yes, I will take if I have to go on a date with some chick, I will say I'll take a night off. But if I'm not doing shit, will always be on the table. The table is like my Friday nights at this point. And I respect what we do on the table. And I respect what we and
Oh yes, it's Friday night and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's Friday night. Oh what a night.
You know, like,
well, one of the first things we need to do is to poll the audience and ask, or poll everyone and ask, what are you drinking? I currently have a Fresca margarita that I'm imbibing.
Okay.
You're so fancy.
Have to hide my
You're
drinks.
so fancy.
I didn't know.
See,
Okay.
I'll go first. Whiskey and beer. That's what I'm doing. But once again, though, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to this though. I'm going to go back to this, guys. You guys are staples on stereo. There's not a reason I'm following most of y'all. I don't follow a lot of people, and I follow most of y'all. So the thing is this is a reason that, like I said before, I wasn't joking. This is the reason I'm on stereo. I mean, you guys, I love this. I love the conversation. I love the energy that all you bring. Y'all bring diversity, but also are open to be fluid in the conversation. And that's very important to me. And one of my reasons I'm on stereo is because of things like this. This is good shit right here. You guys are always good.
Well, my always biggest thing was just no fake news. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what's happening in the world itself, and no fake news.
Right.
And I got caught up in conversations where there was conspiracy, fake news, this and the other. And my brother Hogan called me up. We were doing a whole nother aspect.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Right.
And he said, brother, we can do better. We can talk about pins and falls. We can talk and do that, maybe get a quarter of people who know what we're talking about. But can we come together and talk about? And then Bjorn came on the step because honestly, there was a time to where I was lost in my thoughts myself. So I thought Bjorn and Hogan were the same person. That's a whole other story.
That's great. That's the best shit ever. I love it. Y'all are good. Y'all are a well balanced tree. I love it. And okay, I gotta be honest here. Look, I know how much you love that commentary table playlist. Every once in a while, I will throw because I know you play it. I'll throw a random song in there. So I'm imagining Canada, a good one, but a little bit maybe like romantic or something. Because I'm thinking you're playing the playlist, and all of a sudden this song comes on. It kind of brings warms my heart a bit. Because you're wait, what the hell? This is a little left, little left turn. Put a little LFO in there.
Of course.
Summertime girl.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
But it warms my heart like that. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, no, what trips me out is because I've talked to you, Leonard, one-on-one. I've talked to Bjorn one-on-one. I actually talked to Cameron one-on-one. Another day, Dave, I just know Dave through also. I know him through Vader. You know what I mean? And I met him that way.
Vader, like,
I now
can
I'm
you
friends with him on Instagram. You know, and
Right.
then following Dave because Dave.
Vader is
Well,
amazing, and I'm sorry the
yes.
fact that like me and him have never got a chance to like be on here on stereo as long as we
Yeah.
have. I love Vader.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Well, I
So
actually
sorry.
met
Go
Dave through Vader. I met Dave through Vader, and now like I'm Instagram buddies with Vader. I mean, with Dave and Vader. So like I see his things and his art and talent outside of stereo too, and that's how he expresses himself and things. So it's nice to meet because we don't, COVID fucks up a lot of shit, and these are things that like I get to meet people though from all sorts of different parts of the United States, right? And you get people though that are.
Hey, I just realized
I'm just
we
saying,
made it through the entire commentary table without saying the word COVID. I think that's a win.
That's my bad. My bad.
No, this is late night live. This is late night live. So I was just impressed. I was just thinking, wow, we didn't say a word.
The C word?
That's my bad. Well, I mean, it's just it's just meeting people is a lot different.
C word, C word.
This is a platform. Yeah, the C word, no more C words here.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just nice. It's just nice to have an avenue to meet people that are, I mean, open-minded. Like you guys. That's all it is. And it's great. It's a good thing, man.
Well,
For real.
I mean, I think like at some form, when Owen talked to me, and we were like, I hate saying the whole fact of like a safe space, because that it's so like that's Fox News sort of like trick tape, you know what I mean? And honestly, on here also, when it comes to stereo, to where it's like, oh, so they can say this, they can say that, and be loud and talk over everyone, and like still get like crazy numbers, but it's basically it's like it's the form of like reality television.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the form of like, we're gonna put 7 people in this house. Excuse me, 6 people in this house. How
let's see what happens.
Talk about these things?
Let's see what happens. Let them,
and
operate.
they do that in Anastasia. You know what I mean? In like,
right.
Well, I
try my best.
Go ahead.
I just want to say I'm humble and grateful.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
everyone gives an opportunity for everybody, and not everyone just has an opportunity. I like to, like other places I get into, everyone's just out of control, and it's like this is not out of control. Like this is actually a conversation between 6 people. Like it's a normal conversation.
Brothers.
Right.
Well, you guys established that though, like you, Bjorn, and Hogan have like established that sort of vibe where it's like there's like you pass it off to each person, so everybody doesn't have to worry that they're going to be passed over. Like that kind of diminishes everybody going like this madness of like there's 7 people in a house. Let's see what happens when we stress them out and put them in fucked up. You know what I mean? Like that the chaos that can happen on other shows, which it's hard for me at times because like I have a bit of a I might jump in here and there. I
it's not bad, dude. It's not bad. It's not like what happens like if you get like fired up what you want to talk about, then we talk about it. You know what I mean? It doesn't like diminish the fact like you are excited about what you're trying to say. It's just like the fact it's like something to say, and we're gonna hear it out. We're gonna move it through. No shade, no looking down. It's just you need to say.
Limbus. I'm interested to hear. I'm interested to hear how you thought of the talk went, Limbus, and what did you think of the format?
Oh yeah, that's what I was just thinking that. I typically try my best not to talk over people when I'm doing shows and stuff, but sometimes, especially like when you're in an actual like debate, like a more hostile environment, it's very difficult
Yes.
to dominate a floor. You know, when you have like but like the way you 6 people manage to just like give time and space to allow ideas to be communicated and absorbed, I think was extremely impressive and like to a professional degree.
It's
Yeah.
Hogan.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's Hogan. I love both everybody, but like I don't mean to like. There's no hierarchy, but he's a good moderator, right? Like, but the culture, like
Right.
when I first got into the room, I was invited up, and I was a little unrefined, but they were patient, and then you kind of get into this like they kind of instill that vibe or whatever you want to call it, culture, which is refreshing. It's nice. I might have to bite my tongue up, here and there. Not react immediately.
No.
Very
No.
refreshing.
Hogan,
And
Hogan.
I think one of my
Hogan,
favorite.
like
Well,
Go ahead.
Hogan has done like
What's up?
something. Hogan has done something, and like I'll always give him praise. He
Mhm.
sees something better we're doing like right now than we're doing like the next day, and he has that sort of vision. And
Right.
you're right. He has like gotten himself to like because I always thought myself to be that sort of moderator. I've always thought myself to be that like sort of like talk someone off the edge or whatever. But he has found his voice in this what we're doing right now, this medium. And I'll be honest with you, I still miss the news. I think on the early part of the show, on the commentary show, on the commentary table itself, I still think we should do like a good like 15 minutes of like what's happening in the world. Yes, then move into what the conversation is going to be.
Yeah. Well,
Just like because
sometimes I'm like, I feel
that's
like
what we were for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I know kids like almost like the same way like the Daily Show is. They will only know what's happening in the world. The fact that they were on stereo and they heard us on the table saying things were happening in the world, and they had no idea what was going on, and they heard us.
Yeah, but you guys.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of And Another Thing with Dave. If you're digging what I'm doing, picking up what I'm throwing down, please do share with friends and on social media. Until next time, keep on digging for the truth.